Welcome, friends. This is Tower Gardening Made Easy, and I'm Sherry. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you click that button below and grow our community. Let's get into today's video. Well, I have some great news. We're about to look at the tower that I finally, after 2 months of watching these little seedlings grow in the nursery and saving them from algae, saving them from just whatever was going on. They just weren't getting what they needed. I decided yesterday enough was enough. They had a teeny tiny root, and I decided to roll the dice and take a chance and put the strawberries into their own tower. Yes. So I put them in yesterday afternoon, turned the tower on with fresh water, nutrients, pH was balanced. And I just watched them for a good 6 to 8 hours to make sure they were okay. And sure enough, they made it. And actually overnight, I could actually see some of the bigger ones actually had a little bit of growth. They got a little bit taller overnight. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the camera and I'm going to just show you. So it's been 24 hours and no one is wilting. No one is calling out for me to put it back in the nursery. So fingers crossed that this is it. They're going to grow and now they're going to produce fruit. Well, here she is. There are 14 little plants that went in yesterday, and they're all around the bottom. Now this particular tower has a baby green on top, and I am growing another, I want to say 30 more plants, but we're not even close. We're probably looking at another 6 weeks before they're even remotely ready to go in. So let's get up close. And again, I took a real big shot yesterday doing this, and I was kind of scared that I was going to have to pull them out. So here are a couple of the big guys, and I can honestly say that the little bit of growth that was right here in the back, these guys sprouted up overnight a little bit. So the nutrients are spot on, and the pH is just perfect. It's right in that range between the 5.0 and the 6.5. I think I want to say the color was right in the middle of that, but she's lovely. Look at that. So the leaves look really good and healthy. Here's another one down here that I was really pleased with. I really thought I was going to have to pull them out, that the root system just wasn't developed enough, but I think they just needed out of that damn nursery, and they wanted to come into the tower with the hydroponic water trickling, giving them all the love and attention that they deserve and need. Here's another one. Now here's a couple that are on the bottom, and they're little. You know, I kind of strategically placed them around the tower because some of the and you'll experience this with your towers too, there will be some containers, these guys, that drip harder than others. So the ones like this guy that was just a little bit smaller, I put him in the ones where the drip was a little bit less. And I pulled the rock wall just a slightly forward so that they wouldn't get deluged with tons and tons of water, just enough to keep them going but not get soggy and make the leaves turn yellow. We want to keep these babies alive and thriving. So I'll be sure to update you guys in a little bit, maybe a week or two, with some growth, with a tour potentially. So definitely stay tuned. Thank you for sharing the tower tour of the strawberries. I hope you enjoyed it. They're still a little itsy bitsy, but I think they're much happier here now, and that they're going to grow fast. Once you get them out of that nursery, get them out of that plastic bin and get them into the right environment with the lights and the nutrients and the pH, they're going to thrive, just like the tomatoes and the peppers did. So be sure to stay tuned, because I've got some really good videos coming up, and one of them is going to be about tomatoes, how to prune them, and how to self-pollinate. And I'm going to be using a little tool, you're not going to believe it, to help pollinate. So be sure to stay tuned, and some of the peppers have some flowers coming as well. So we've got some really good stuff coming into the channel. So make sure you click and you subscribe and stay on top, and I'll see you in the next video.